incentives, that shit would have went. Oh, his is 205 guaranteed.
No problem.
It's like the Carl Anthony deal where he could have got like 46 on a bonus if he'd have made an All-Star game.
I believe that Rudy is worth some money, but not.
He would have got because he would have got it elsewhere, so it don't really matter.
I mean, he is the defensive anchor.
Utah is Utah.
Yeah, he's a defensive.
They are Utah.
They're gonna be a bottom 4 seed and bounce in the first and second round.
Yeah, because they don't have enough.
They don't have enough.
I think they need a superstar.
That core is not gonna work.
Yeah. I think Donovan, unless they get like a great point guard, and Michael Conley just isn't that in this point in his career.
Nah. I think they would have got Michael Conley a few years younger.
Yeah, that would have been a great pick because Donovan wouldn't have to do shit but score.
Right, because that's all him trying to score.
This is the year I think Donovan got to take that next.
Last year was Donovan.
It was.
That's
what I'm saying again.
I know.
I mean, he got a couple years. So.
You signed him. You was on my PG, but go ahead.
My nigga, he came up for a broken leg, bro. Like, what do you want the nigga to do?
We won't get to that point.
He wanted to do the shit.
Nigga wanted him to go back, like.
Out of this division, I got Denver.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No, Portland.
Portland.
I was about to say I got Portland, then Denver.
Portland, yeah.
I got Portland.
No, I got Denver and Utah.
I know where your top 3 seeds are.
I got Denver and Utah.
Based on your reaction right now, I know your top 3 seeds.
I got Portland.
Your top 3 seeds are Lakers, Denver, then Portland.
Dang.
You know me, nigga?
I know you don't fuck with the Clippers. You just said you think Portland is a top 3 seed. If you booming about Denver, that means you got Denver at 2.
The next division, we'll start with.
I think they showed a lot.
We're gonna start with Golden State. I think the Clay injury hurts.
They're 5 to 6 seed.
Yeah.
They're 5 to 6. If Wiseman comes on the way
I'm leaning more towards 6.
Me too, but if Wiseman comes on the way he's supposed to, they may creep up.
They still got Chef, so that's gonna.
Because Wiseman can shoot.
That's gonna help them get.
That's a lonely cook, nigga.
Hey, man.
And they got Kelly Oubre too, and they got Wiggins. Like they have. They still
got
got talent. It's just you lost Clay.
They got
you lost Clay.
Too.
That's all it is. You just lost. They got
Draymond too.
That's a big ass difference. No, that's what I'm saying. They have talent, but like when you lose Clay, it's like,
he said, leave it alone.
We're not gonna do no Dre slander. He do what he dare to do.
That's to do, man.
That's right.
That's it. That's all. I don't know what y'all.
I don't know.
People expecting too much from Dre. They expect 20, 10, and 7 from Dre. You're not gonna get that.
Who expects that?
How he talk?
How people talk about Draymond, they expect that's how they make it seem.
Because that's how Draymond talk.
Hey man, you can talk trash. You got a couple chips and
talk to him.
You the defensive anchor on
the. Basically, right, we're expecting too much from Draymond. That's what you're saying.
Who's weak?
Some people are. Some people are. Absolutely.
I can agree with that.
Some people are.
That's my point when you were talking about Giannis. But go ahead and continue.
I knew he was waiting.
That's not even comparable.
But if I say that's how hard it is, I'm hating. I don't get it.
You are hard.
No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not. When have I ever said that?
If he's a hard hater, then you're Giannis.
How the fuck am I hard hater?
I'm saying if you're a hard hater, but he don't like it though. He don't care.
Because I don't like his game, I'm a hater. I don't like LeBron game. I'm a hater.
I don't like Westbrook game. I'm a hater apparently.
Damn.
That's the difference when you try to discredit people.
I'm not trying to discredit Harden.
I
see the numbers are the numbers.
He said he called Harden the lead scorer. You say, is he? That's trying to discredit him right there.
Elite?
Yes.
He's a bucket.
Elite?
Yes.
Harden's a bucket.
Exactly.
Elite?
That is hating.
Elite?
That is hating. That is hating.
Elite is KD. Like that's elite. Like I'm not putting him in that category.
James Harden.
He's in that category.
He's in that category. Stop.
In what category?
What category?
No, he's not.
He can fucking like KD.
No, he cannot.
He don't
Stop
have.
it.
He don't have the size or.
Stop it. No, he cannot.
He can't shoot over the top like how KD, but he can still get a bucket.
I'm not saying that, but he's not. He's not the same. It's not the same.
I get what both of y'all saying.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I get what both of y'all saying. If you talking about just scoring, he's in that category. Now, if you talking about
Next topic. No. Next topic.
You talking about the ways to score?
Next topic.
Then it's KD is.
He's one of one.
I get that, but he's in. You can put him in that
He's the
category.
greatest scorer we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's hard to bucket. Next team is the Clippers. The Clippers.
Hey, shout out to the Lou, man. Hey.
The Clippers.
Clippers.
The Clippers' Achilles heel is Paul George.
Is it?
It is.
Maybe Kawhi.
No, it's not Kawhi.
Well, that
Kawhi shows up.
Both of them.
Kawhi shows up. He does show up.
He showed up?
He does show up.
I think it was so many people.
He showed up?
I think it was so much shit.
You gotta realize that Kawhi.
I don't think it's just PG.
It's not. It's the whole damn team.
Kawhi is a little bit of a.
For real.
He's a little bit of a prima donna, but
A little bit? A lot of it?
yeah.
A little bit?
For a guy that doesn't talk that much and is kind of quiet, he's kind of a prima donna.
For a guy that has.
the fun guy.
Don't get me. You know what? I'm
Shout out
not
to
going to do
Kawhi.
it. I'm not going to do it.
But
I'm not going to do it.
Kawhi, I think, gets some unfair criticism last season because they should have won because it was up 3-1, but
What's unfair?
there was a lot on Kawhi. So
What's on? Okay.
he had to.
It's a lot. It's a lot on KD shows a lot of times too. It's a lot on LeBron shows a lot of times too.
LeBron got other people like
Like
he
who?
didn't have his number two wasn't producing how he needed to produce it.
So
You gotta look at the Clippers team outside of Kawhi, Paul George, and Lou. Who really can get you like a bucket like that?
Well, Trez was there.
It's not my
Trez got garbage buckets. Like he wasn't somebody that could create his own shot.
Reggie
But-
Jackson can create his own shot.
Yeah.
They got Reggie.
Reggie didn't even play with you.
He on the team. He can create his own shot. You asked who can create their own shot.
Was Reggie there last year?
He was there.
You did actually create.
You asked who can create their own shot.
You ain't actually making them, but
If I'm asking somebody to
Reggie
create their
can
own
create his own
shot,
shot,
I'm talking
man.
somebody that can create and make shots, not somebody that just
Listen.
throwing the ball up.
You asking a lot, guys. You
Like,
asking a lot.
Like, bro,
You asking a lot, man.
if somebody say create their own shot, I was just talking about making the bucket.
Nigga, I can create my own shot.
absolutely, it's like it's something I never thought about until like I was watching No Chill Gill on Shannon Sharp podcast. He was talking about how we said the Clippers was so deep, but we only said that because they had two players averaging 40. The rest of them niggas, it's like outside.
What did he say? And what did he say?
Outside
They
the
got
top
watch
four
this. You watch
players.
They got two starting scorers,
Not even
one
that.
coming off the bench, and everyone's more so a defensive minded team. Like you got Pat Bev, Kawhi.
Their
But
team
he
was
gets
so
greedy on defense.
Their team was so horribly put together.
I want to say it's hard.
As Gil said, I'm about to explain. They were so horribly put together. They said when the Lakers first lost to the Clippers, the Lakers were actually the first two times because we beat them the third time. The Lakers were up double digits in the first quarter. Doc got scared and put in Lou Williams like 3 minutes earlier and Trez 3 minutes earlier than they usually get. We only lost those games because those two players outscored our bench. Our starters outscored them every game. It's just those two players outscored our bench.
Hey, man, the Clippers
And we see, and that's what I'm saying.
And that's all they had.
You said the Clippers in the
had Paul
playoffs.
George.
No. You can't just say that. Because Paul George, you can't. Because what did Lou Williams do all playoffs? He did nothing.
He was building a house.
He did
Paul
nothing.
George was building a house.
So was Lou Williams.
Hey, they build houses. They build houses.
So you can't just say Paul.
House of
So,
love.
trust me, I'm a
Shit, Kawhi was building houses too.
I'm a PG
Hey,
standard
and
right
on
now.
the street, too.
But like that entire team,
That play.
they was coached terribly.
You saw
They didn't.
they were coached terribly.
They were
I'll
coached
say that.
terribly. Kawhi didn't play well. He was a terrible leader, but we know he's no leader because he don't talk. PG was PG. Ain't no such thing as a playoff P. PG was PG.
I don't know that guy.
He's the most inconsistent star. I've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
He's been inconsistent.
That's the thing.
Lou Williams did nothing in the playoffs. He couldn't buy a basket.
He went to
Trez came to the
Went to Magic City and got them.
He went to
Yeah,
wins.
he damn sure did.
Wins, cuz.
Trez came to the bubble late, couldn't get into a rhythm.
Nah, that was, but
yeah,
his
family
issue.
shit though.
Yeah, his
I'm just saying though, but
Yeah.
that goes into it. They thought they was gonna cruise to the finals because who they had.
Well, apparently, according to the Clippers, they ain't need trash.
I'll say this because you like when they
That's what
played
he-
when the
that's what
Clippers
he
played Denver.
Yeah.
Kawhi was playing what?
For the first 4 games.
For the first 4 games. And then you start seeing fatigue because you got
Was it fatigue?
It was fatigue. 'Cause
How?
you only one scoring.
Yeah, it's fatigue when you taking every other game off. Talking about load
What the fuck is
management.
that fatigue? Nigga,
It's fatigue,
I'm
bro.
paying him $50
you-
million to say
You,
I'm taking 30
are
games
being
off
the
this
offensive
season.
guy because nobody else can
like,
make
you know
a bucket.
what? I'm
Paul
gonna
George
take
is
my
struggling
30
right
I
now.
would
Paul George is
give you that excuse. I would give you that
Williams is
excuse.
struggling.
Fatigue.
I
Your
would,
2 top
You ain't
scorers are
tired.
struggling.
I would give you that excuse if Jamal Murray didn't do what he did in the
Look,
first
bro,
round.
I watched KD put up 40 when Steph and Clay couldn't hit shit. And nobody else scored over 11 points and carried him to the team.
KD, like he can get that type of.
So I'm not giving Kawhi an excuse.
Kawhi's
If we want to say,
Kawhi's a 25,
but my thing is this:
27.
if we want to say Kawhi's a top 5 player, and we want to compare him to these players and say he in that range because he got 2 finals MVP,
He's on
finals,
both ends.
we're not going to give him the excuse of other players. You take over. You take over.
You just choose not to.
You take over.
Nobody locks
So
up.
is KD.
Nobody locks up like Kawhi. Let's stop it. Like, come on now.
Why lock up?
Yeah, Kawhi locks up.
LeBron averaged almost 30 against that nigga.
You keep talking about elite, like.
That's what I'm saying. Who did he lock up?
Hey man, it's Bron. It's different.
Ben Simmons? He
Yeah.
locked up.
But you gotta score and play defense.
But
like,
you say he's a lock up defender. Who did he lock up?
hey man, he make it difficult.
He's not the best defender in the league. On ball defender. I'm sorry.
Who's in it?
Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Watch film.
Hey, man.
Watch film. Ask any of the best scorers in the league. They be like, he gives them the most trouble. Kawhi is just but I'm also the hype for me for Kawhi just isn't there.
I like Kawhi.
That's fine.
All right, let's talk about these Lakers. My team, your team, our team,
What's talking about?
the reigning champions. I still think
I still think we need another
we
big.
need something else. Yeah, I think because
Still think we need another big. He gone.
I hate Lakers fans. Bro.
How-
That's why I hate Lakers fans.
What did we say?
Y'all
Like,
always come. Like, y'all just won the finals. Y'all don't need nothing else. I
Y'all
told you that
know
last year.
shit.
Listen, that's
Last
true.
year he was saying all season we need to add this. I think we need this piece to make sure we win the final. No, y'all have enough. Y'all
We added it
So
though.
Golden State.
I didn't add nothing. Y'all won the final with the team. I
And
said
they
y'all won the
added, and they added
final.
Kevin
We
Durant.
added
Like,
J.R. Smith. We added Morris. We added to the team.
It was on the team when you said y'all you still wanted more.
Mhm.
I want Boogie to come back.
I did want Boogie to come back though. I did want Boogie to come
I
back.
had AD, JaVale, and Dwight Howard.
But that's why I think we need another big though.
yeah, we do because Dwight and JaVale were a big part of
Facts.
the playoff run.
Facts.
You know, being the
That's
size. Trez is 6'8". Like it's a little different.
Trez
Like,
is like LeBron size, nigga.
he like 6'8". He not like a 7 foot.
Nigga.
He not a 7 foot
That nigga
athletic
Zach
size.
Randolph 6'7", nigga. That nigga Trez ain't 6'8".
I got Brian AD.
Hey man,
What are we talking about?
we gotta
What's the next
solidify.
team, please?
Because you know Brooklyn's gonna be. We got to face Brooklyn in the playoffs. It's going to be tough.
These got arguably the greatest player in the world.
We gotta play
The history of the
Brooklyn.
NBA
It's gonna be
team,
tough.
but they over
For
here.
who?
We need
For us.
more.
Why?
Because Kevin Durant. What you mean?
No. I get that. But LeBron and KD are going to cancel out. 9 times out of 10, just KD's going to get like 3 more points. If LeBron averages 29, KD can average 32. It's everything else. LeBron's going to average better.
Yeah, also,
The next
they
best
got-
player, what?
they're a little bit more deeper than us, and they got a little bit more size. Outside of AD, they still got what DeAndre Jordan. They still got Jared Allen.
They guarding AD. They guarding AD.
They're not guarding away. They're gonna make it hard. Like they're not.
No.
They're not gonna make it.
DeAndre Jordan away from the basket is not going to make it hard on AD.
But how often you gonna have to play AD outside the basket? Like you can't rely on him being on.
It's his game. I'm gonna say it's his game.
Out there.
Marc Gasol too. Like
Oh, I forgot we had him.
that's their game.
Yeah, I like Mark. That was a good pickup.
And they still complaining. You know,
Oh,
That's 3 days, right? Just like last year?
Man, can we borrow some players? Shit, Chicago needs some players.
Let me borrow LeBron for a season.
Let us get Marcus and shit. Let's get a Gasol.
Y'all had a shot of
Let's get a piece of
We
ring.
might, yo, if Kyle can come back, please. Like, we need another big.
It was talking about
Yeah, like, Kyle, come back real quick.
Come here, play for
Come back real quick.
All right, so about the Phoenix Suns.
The Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns. Nah, but they are what they are. Running gun, West Coast offense.
Playing.
That's it. There's
Heavy,
not really.
heavy
I mean,
player.
hopefully Chris Paul can
Heavy
come
player.
there and
Chris
slow
Paul-
it down a little bit.
Chris Paul's a big factor.
Heavy play.
Yeah,
Yo,
but-
I'm gonna niggas realize Chris Paul needs to get his credit before he retires.
He need to get his roses.
I'm trying to get him. Like, he need to get it. He should have came in LA.
Some people
They
want
were trying, but
I know.
they were trying, but you know.
Shout out David Stern, bro.
You know, it could work if they just go to Chicago.
He might
Nobody
work.
respect
My
that.
nigga.
D Book,
Chicago.
I like
a
D
hard
Book.
time recruiting Chicago.
I like D Book, man.
He should have done
Who?
T-Book.
Yeah.
LA. We had a chance to get him.
I mean, since we just saying everybody should go to LA.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you
There you go.
I
I like the sarcasm. What the fuck?
thought you could jump in and just,
I mean, we'll take him.
We'll put him on the bench.
That'll start.
we definitely start. That's it.
All right, Sacramento. Too young, not enough.
Playing.
I don't even know if they can
Playing?
They're gonna be at the bottom.
Ooh.
They're gonna be at the bottom.
They was a nice
I like the
They
Aaron
was
Fox.
a nice seed this year, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, but you gotta think the Pels and then Memphis.
Phoenix.
See, like, you gotta think of the other teams. It's like, oh,
Memphis.
Don't sleep on Memphis. They almost got in.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They almost got in.
So, I don't know.
Shout out to John Moran.
I like John Morant.
I
I
love
like
John.
it too.
I love John.
But he's not the
Tough,
he's
yo.
not the most important player. I mean,
Not on that team though.
it's gonna have to go through that big. I forget his name.
Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, he has to be consistent.
Yeah, so
Because
All
I
right.
think if he plays,
Out
I
of
think
this
they
division-
get into the playoffs.
Lakers winning this.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
obviously.
depends on who you
That's
ask.
no-brainer.
You ask Skip Bayless. It's gonna be-
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Not Skip.
that on
All right, Dallas Mavericks. Luka. Is Luka hype? I was hearing Luka with some hype.
Is it Luka hype? No, he real.
I
though.
like Luka.
He real. though.
Lucas.
He's a real though. He's all that.
Luka is that.
Luka is a bag of chips.
Yo, Luka is
But,
word.
Yeah,
All that in a
Right.
bag of chips.
His only knock is on defense, but other than
Don't
that,
matter.
Yeah, facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
other than that,
He guard shit.
I don't give a fuck.
He's shooting. Yeah, like shoot that shit.
Hey, listen, not
He
every,
just do everything.
everybody.
Let's really be real. Luka shoot like 32% from three.
That's what he's
Not
not.
a great shooter.
He's not. But shit, if he averaging 30, shooting 32 from the field, then I'm gonna hope there's gonna be an improvement.
Yeah, you know what they gonna say? Shoot that shit.
No, I'm gonna hope there's gonna be an improvement. And if there is an improvement, then goddamn.
Don't think about them getting Porzingis.
I think that's solid.
Porzingis got to
His
stay
legs
healthy.
back.
Yeah.
Once you get his legs back and get healthy, that's solid.
But they get the white power back, so that can be huge for them.
And didn't they pick somebody else up this year?
I feel like they
Yeah, I feel like somebody else.
Like a big name?
Not like a big
Some-
name.
some-
They lost Seth.
Yeah, they did. I think he gonna flourish more than 50 though.
Who? Oh, Philly, yeah, for sure.
Full space.
That is that Doc's son-in-law? Yeah,
Doc didn't even want his own son to go. It's crazy. Why he wanted his son to
Yeah, he talked about it not going.
Yo, that's a wild nigga
He even
right there.
coming up the.
Yo, their relationship is by far the most funniest, weirdest shit. Like,
Because he slaying your daughter.
no, I'm talking about his actual son. Like, his son be telling the refs to throw his dad out the game. That's a funny ass. That's a funny ass relationship.
Yeah, everybody relationship ain't perfect. All right, we want to talk about these Houston Rockets. James Harden.
We don't even know what they're going to look like this season.
I don't even
know.
Like, we don't even know what
Everybody on there is like,
care.
So if they lose James Harden,
it's over.
It don't matter. They got it. They got to trade James Harden. They got to trade James.
I mean, they
No. It's not even about James Harden.
They have him for 2 more years.
They have to trade James
You don't
Harden.
have to trade him. But
No, you know why they have to? Because the fucking trade that they got for Westbrook. They gave away 4 first-round picks.
Yeah.
They need something in return.
Westbrook?
That's what they gave up. That's what they gave Oklahoma City.
That's ridiculous.
You're in a hole.
Yeah.
Your next best thing is Harden don't want to be there. Huh? I hope it is.
So say if Houston, say if James Harden stays, say if they don't trade James Harden this season and he plays this season, where y'all see Houston?
I think Houston's gonna be. I think
He's gonna be wherever they are.
50 wins.
Weird
about that.
Weird analysis. I think James Harden's gonna be a better player with John Wall.
Better player with John Wall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe that too. I believe that.
If he decides to change his game.
So John Wall?
Yeah,
No.
Harden.
Change it.
He's gonna have to.
If he decides to change his game.
He's gonna have to because it's gonna be.
John Wall's gonna make the game so much easier for him.
He's gonna have to because it's gonna be a different system.
That too.
It's gonna be a different system.
You said what?
Anthony's system is fucking garbage.
Say Harden's a bucket.
I want to see the old.
I just want to see.
Anthony's system
He
got
can shoot
Steve
mid-range
Nash
shots.
2 undeserving MVPs. One of them he might have deserved.
What you think about that boogie pickup?
Boogie's Boogie. I think it's a good pickup.
Yes.
It's just, these are great signings. It's just, can they be what we know them to
Yeah,
be?
because that's like Wall ain't played in 2 years.
Right.
And
Boogie ain't played in 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Boogie ain't played.
You sure? Shit, probably longer than.
They
No,
looked
last time he
solid.
played might have been what?
When
Boogie?
the finals.
When KD got hurt.
Yeah, okay,
Same finals.
Shit.
No, he played a couple games with the Lakers.
No, he did not. He got hurt all season. So
Mhm.
they still.
Right.
They couldn't even start. They released him.
You're right.
Shit, he got hurt in the finals too. Shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
This is last chance. If you get hurt again, that's it.
Yeah.
I thought it was it the last time, but this is definitely it.
He
after
alright. He alright. Yeah, I was 20 in the preseason, so I can't.
You
I
can't
Houston-
coach 7 foot.
Five,
You can't.
You can't.
5 or
He can
6,
shoot.
maybe 7 seed. I don't know
6,
what
7.
happens. 6 or 7.
6, 7.
Depending on what happens with James. And who they trade for. They trade.
Shit, if they trade.
They get Ben Simmons. If Houston gets Ben Simmons, you think that works or?
No.
I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't speak that into it.
Would that work for who?
James Harden.
Houston or
That'll
Sixers?
definitely have the Sixers. James Harden.
I don't know if that helps them.
Oh, we'll have to give up too much.
I don't know if that
Hey,
helps.
give it up. It's Ben Simmons, right?
No, hell no.
Hell
They
no.
want Ben
Bro, they
Simmons,
want
right?
picks.
And they want Simmons, Maxey, our draft that we just picked up.
Yeah.
And they want
Kentucky?
2. Yeah.
Oh,
And they want exactly. And they want
Yeah,
2
Houston,
draft
yeah,
picks.
that's why. Houston is fucking retarded.
This is
It's
bugging.
not bad deal.
Shit.
Not for Harden.
Bad deal.
I'm sorry, not for Harden.
Harden and Embiid still got.
If you're giving up that much, you got to win the championship.
Still got.
I'm not giving that up for nobody that's 32 years old, bro. And I got a 24-year-old player that's just gonna give
Would you
up
give up that much? Would you give up that much for LeBron? To give
No.
me?
It's not James Harden.
No.
He's not James Harden. Whoever this person you're talking about is not James Harden.
I'm gonna go that. No,
James
LeBron
Harden's
is
not
30
good.
fucking 6.
No, I know. I get what you're saying. I'm saying that if it was going to get you a championship this year, would you trade it? That's what I'm saying.
Because all Philly's gonna do is trade that dude away in the next couple years.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all they
Would
do.
you do it if you could guarantee a championship this year? Would you
You
do
can't
it?
guarantee that, so no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I ain't trying to
hypothetically.
win a championship. I'm trying to win.
Oh, you're trying to build a culture.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
He's trying to go.
Yeah, don't get James
That's why you
Harden.
need me. That's why
Ben
you
Simmons
need
is
me.
cool.
Yeah, you're right. Don't get James Harden, then. But you are going to have to trade Ben Simmons, though.
Ben Simmons is
I'm a hater. You
Ben
right.
Simmons-
He too
Ben
old.
Simmons
He
is
too
the one that's talking
old.
a lot.
Like he too old.
You can't help it.
He right. He too old.
Ben Simmons
He
is
too
on
old.
the
It's like
top,
you
bro.
be honest. He just can't help himself, bro.
Don't matter where-
That make it too easy for me.
Ben Simmons is on the chopping block.
I think.
So-
Sadly, I think he is. Sadly.
Yeah, it's because he won't shoot it. So
Nigga, go ahead.
Everything
yeah,
else.
all the assistant rebounds is cool, but if you can't give me a bucket, what's the point?
It just defeats the purpose.
What is get in the bucket?
Get the bucket. KD. Just take KD.
The man averaged 16.
That's what I'm saying. What is get in the bucket?
You don't shoot. You don't shoot.
Man, his average is 16,
You want
8,
him-
and 8.
you
You
want him to shoot?
You don't do enough. What?
You want him to shoot?
Like,
That's all it
They
is.
gotta shoot, man.
I do too, but like,
Teams is leaving him like
like they leave Giannis. Facts.
facts. You see how that worked?
Yep. I know. That's why I was telling Fred, dumbass was a first round exit, but he want to talk about so we can go to the fight, baby. Bro, I'm pissed off. I'm a Sixers fan. He be mad. Like, yo, he be saying anything. Right? I gave Sixers fan a full warning. Look, we are a first round exit this year. Do not be overexcited. Bro, I tried to tell him.
So
They hurt me lost in the first round. I told y'all.
Shout out to the Eagles, man. It's like they've been.
Stop throwing fucking.
Depending on who we get.
They still throwing
Because it
points,
depends.
man.
know they are. They
Like
so
you said,
pretty
depending on the
good.
season. Because we definitely not going out in the first.
They-
But if
Cardinals
we get Brooklyn in
on
the
that
second,
I think.
Cardinals on that game.
what you say? Bill Clinton, nigga, baby.
Kiss the baby.
It's the baby.
Bill Clinton, nigga, baby. Move on.
All right, Memphis Grizzlies. John Morant.
Hey.
Possible plan.
They gonna play it. But like I said, it all depends on Jam.
See, it's hard. It's hard for me. I don't know,
Cause
bro.
I don't know if Ja gonna take that.
Because you say playing, right? Portland wasn't playing last year, right?
Even Portland also
They gonna get healthy.
lost a lot.
Golden State comes back. That takes
Oh no, I
that
put
takes-
Golden
that
State
takes-
at 5 and 6.
I know that's what I'm saying, but it takes away a spot.
Oh.
So we can't.
Yeah, but I'm saying
we
playing
can't sit here and say,
goes.
we're
I'm
saying
saying
Memphis is a play-in. We saying Phoenix is a play-in.
playing goes is down
I think
as far as
Sacramento
10.
is possible to play in. Like, it's a lot of teams
Well,
that we just
all
kind
right,
of
well,
play in. We done named more than two players.
Denver's a lot.
No,
sure.
4 playings.
Portland's a
7,
sure.
8, 9, 10.
Utah's a sure.
I'm saying though, we know
Lakers.
Golden State, that's a sure. That's
like the
4.
teams we saying playing. We saying
Clippers
outside of 8.
5.
Oh,
Lakers 6.
These two, maybe. Well, Phoenix.
Dallas 7.
Okay.
And Houston, depending on what happens, that's 8. So
8.
And then what? Now you got
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Got too much.
Memphis.
Memphis, possible Sacramento.
Nah, I don't see them.
Who's playing this year? Solid team, like
Yeah, but
You always expect them to get
Phoenix
worse?
got better. So
because of 8 games.
yeah, man, listen.
Hey, Sacramento.
They games take you a long way.
Do it.
I don't know.
They started the season off good last year.
I don't know.
Memphis.
The
I don't
Kings
know. I don't
lost.
know
The
if they
Kings
love
lost. Boyan.
Who?
The small
Mark?
forward. He went.
Oh,
He
he
went
went
to
to
the
the
Hawks.
Oh, yeah.
Marjanovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went.
So they don't have the same team.
Yeah, so.
Now, he was a big factor for them.
He was.
And I also feel like Luke Walton won't start. What's the Haitian kid? I play for the Kings.
I'm not sure, man.
Jesus.
To keep the beat on fault the Kings like that. So
Damn, which I know his name.
I like De'Aaron Fox. You know.
I would know his name. He 24.
But he,
But he, yeah.
But
he went out.
Hmm?
I know he went out.
Yeah, he went out. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he went out.
All right, the Pelicans
That's another.
got Zion back.
That's another possible plan.
That's another option.
What y'all expectations on Zion?
You got Brandon.
They're gonna go as far as Brandon Ingram.
That's
I
what I'm
might
saying.
be been balling.
They're gonna go as far as Bi. You want
Shout
to
out
say
to
something
you,
about
bro.
Bi?
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. I respect this shit.
I respect
I
it.
like.
You got LA.
That's baby KD.
That's what made me hate the man in the first place.
God, they just
Why would you just stop?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, B.I. actually started
pressure on that kid.
Yeah, like don't.
That
I
kid
hate.
is 22
Everybody
years
has
old.
their opinion. Just like you didn't like the Brody, you don't like Giannis, and you don't like Harden. He's baby KD in the future.
Whoa, who said that in my party? I like his game. Is he this person?
Because he's
You see how they didn't. You see how they didn't deny no allegations of them not liking the
Yeah,
player.
I don't. Yo, I'm gonna stop saying I like Harden. Like I don't fuck with my boy. Like, yo,
I used to be like, yeah, I don't have a problem with Giannis, but this. Nah,
He
like,
said,
I
I
just
fuck
fuck
with
with
Harden. He's not
Harden.
just fuck with his game.
Harden. Like I don't fuck with his game.
You fuck with him because he be in a strip club.
Yo, like,
That's
like,
great.
yo,
Oh, man. I was about to say some shit, but I forgot we can't talk about that.
Oh shit. Yeah, you know we gonna say that right
Yeah,
there.
say that to the camera.
Nah, that's
Wild boy.
The Pelicans, I don't know. I think
They're going as far as they gotta take him.
I have no expectations for
I mean,
Zion.
Zion can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's
That would be
nothing.
good.
Yeah. They lost Drew. That's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna underestimate that.
Yeah, it's a huge piece to lose.
That's too huge. Like to
Definitely
me,
off of chemistry and just being a locker room presence alone.
that's too big for me. You can't replace that.
It's depending on, like you said, on BI and then like
Bi has to.
Zion's possible growth going in the year too.
Bi
All right, let me ask you
has
this:
Zion.
do you feel like Zion, what everybody's saying, has to lose weight
Yeah,
or come? Okay.
yeah. He does.
I do because,
So average, he average. Bigger, small.
but is he gonna stay on the court?
That's his biggest thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's still gonna average what he averaged, though.
Yeah, that's off a hustle point.
I don't think his size is gonna change his game, and he has to
It helps
develop
his health.
skill
Because, you know, when you
in order for his game to change.
Yeah.
Him, as big as small as he is, it really don't fucking
I
matter.
don't think
No,
he-
no.
When you
I just think health
85 pounds, you trying to jump out the gym, that's a lot of weight.
Tough
laying
on
on
the
the
joints,
gym.
yeah,
It's up on the joint, but God damn, the physics on that shit is crazy.
It is. But just imagine that like 20 pounds lighter. That'd be more crazy.
Man was a
Sound
rookie on a
good,
minute.
sound good, but like if he develop a back to the back game, then it's like, are y'all gonna say Wax trying to lose weight at the same time? It's just like if he's still
That's
playing
in
well,
basket, you don't need that much weight. It's
That's
more
what-
so for that.
that's what I'm saying.
It worked for players like Shaq
His
because
game
Shaq
has-
was, you know,
His
Shaq.
game has to
Yeah.
change. His game has to
Well,
change.
you know, back to the basket now is more about finesse than
I would say
power
like
or
his game
strength.
doesn't have to change. He just gotta develop more skill.
That too. That
Because
shit,
like
that has to
when
change.
when AD came into the league, he was that kind of player. He was kind of like hustle, catch oops, do the dirty work. Now you look at AD game,
More skill.
way more skill.
It's game
When he was a guard,
It's the
he
same
was
thing.
younger,
It's the
but-
same. You're saying the same shit, just two
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
ways.
Yeah, no.
So,
That's what I think. I don't.
all right.
260, 285, it don't matter. He going.
He gonna- he
But I'm saying,
Is he going? How many games is he going to miss? That's all.
That's where it comes. Where I
That's
say
where it
that's
comes
why
down
he
to.
needs to change his weight. It ain't about his game.
Yeah.
It's about we can invest all this money into you, but
Yeah.
if you don't lose weight, that means you probably gonna deal with injuries all the time. He barely missed half the season,
I
right?
also think him playing will also lead into him losing weight.
He was playing all his life.
Hmm?
He was playing all his damn life.
Yeah, but he also came in heavy in the bubble. Like he has to like consistently play. Like to me, I think he has that kind of body. He has that kind of body type where like if he gets small, like he may like not be the same. Like if he gets too small.
Oh, 20 years, 20 pounds. Oh, that's good. See, he lost like
40, 20 pounds turning into muscle.
Yeah, but muscle weight more than fat, so
So he lost 20 pounds.
all right.
20 pounds, throw 5 on muscle. You know what I mean?
Like,
You want to take
you know.
Sean Kemp? No.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to be Larry Johnson.
Yeah, like
You already Larry Johnson.
Grandma
That
What is
This one-
270?
Just like 285.
man too big, dog.
No, I'm talking about Sean Kemp and like Johnson.
Sean Kemp was not that heavy.
Sean Kemp was like 2.
Larry Johnson big ass.
40.
Sean Kemp win.
Huh?
Sean Kemp win.
When he was with Supersonic.
Oh,
With Supersonic.
well, I said because
Rain Man.
there's a point where Sean Kemp got fat as hell.
What team
we
was
talking about
that?
Ray like that?
All right, I'm gonna say
talking
Sean
about-
Kemp.
you talking about- you talking about that?
Sean
You're not
Kemp.
talking about
Gary
you know,
Payton. We talking about
You're not talking about at the end. You know,
Which Sean Kemp you talking about? This is Sean Kemp that I saw.
Now Larry Johnson, yeah, that nigga was always big as hell.
Fluctuate.
Straight anger.
He could just be like Charles, like fat, skinny. He gonna get you a bucket. Like he could be
That
that.
is, that is true.
I'm seeing him getting
That's
better.
why
Like how
Charles
Charles
was
was
more skilled.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying no. Fuck. I'm just saying like he still gonna get you when he gets you. Like fat or skinny don't matter.
All right, last team.
Charles he was
San
fat.
Antonio
It
Spurs.
was wild.
What a fall from grace.
Possible plan.
I feel bad for
What
Pop.
a fall from
I
grace.
feel bad for Pop.
I don't.
Pop had
He
a
had
good run.
2 decades of just
Pop had a good
50
run,
plus
man.
win
He's
seasons.
too good.
I don't feel just like I don't feel
I
sorry.
love Pop though, but it's
Listen,
like
it all comes with
yeah, like somebody
Just like I don't
just
feel
your
sorry
turn.
for Bill Belichick. I just don't,
just
I
your
just
turn,
don't feel
right?
sorry for the nigga. I don't feel sorry for
It's
him.
your turn. So it has to come. The empire ends eventually. Like,
It happens.
2 decades of just greatness.
Only
We
if
understand you
only
the GOAT. Pop is the GOAT.
Only if KD would have
He's the GOAT.
won. Chico, Pop would have got him so much. Oh my. What you thinking?
But Pop is, you know, it's just his time.
And who they have? DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan,
Aldridge,
DeJounte Murray, who I like.
Dante, Patty's still there.
Patty
Patty
Mills
Mills
still there? I thought Patty left.
Nah,
Did he leave?
nah, Tony Parker left.
Tony
Parker
Mills
been
retired.
Retired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
shit. I thought you still was
All them niggas is going.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I think that last of these weekends is Patty Mills.
Is he still
Like from the championship team? Shit. I
I
think
don't
it's,
know. You still gotta check that.
he not on the team no more?
I don't know. For some reason, I think he went to another team.
Nah,
it's in my head
Patty
for some
leave,
reason.
bro. Yo, Patty Mills left. I really feel bad. Pop lost Patty
No, he's
Mills.
still with the Spurs.
And Tim Duncan stopped coaching. Like, God damn.
Patty 32, man.
I know Patty old. Patty old.
That nigga out here
Shout
hurting.
out to Timmy, man. You know,
Yeah, shout out to Pop.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so, fuck, man, it's good.
yeah,
It's
I
his
don't
time.
know, man. Spurs
Don't
gonna be
fuck
somewhere
Spurs.
towards the end.
Yeah,
Even with Pop, they don't really have nobody. DeRozan is
They was in the Spurs went to the bubble.
no.
No.
I said Pop. They wasn't too far behind.
No.
I don't expect too much from them.
I mean, that's what I said.
They are
Pop
what they
was
are.
like they could be
It's one
some.
of those teams.
They could be like
they are what they
between.
are.
They could be between 9 and 13. Like
Yeah.
they just one of them teams like that.
Yeah, so
Wherever they go is going to be as far as Pop takes them.
Right.
I don't think they have a
So,
player
I
that's
mean,
going to really change their outcome.
out of this, these
So
teams,
the old as hell and DeRozan.
the Mavericks,
DeRozan.
Yeah.
Mavericks, Houston,
You know, he obviously
Grizzlies,
got better.
Pelicans, and San Antonio. I want to say Houston, depending on what they do, but if not, no, I got Dallas.
Oh, as a player?
No, as far as winning this division.
Oh.
Depending on what they do,
Dallas.
because if James Harden still plays, I
Dallas.
think they're going to be better than Dallas.
I still think Dallas is better than Houston if Harden stays or goes.
I think Dallas takes. I think Dallas takes a step up. This year.
We'll see, because Dallas lost a lot of games they should have won too last
Yeah,
year.
but the young Porzingis still getting back in the form. They got a year under their belt now. They got not a full off season, but they got all season.
James Harden,
Training camp.
James Harden get another 30 in the clip this year. And, if he stays,
He not. I can guarantee you, James Harden probably going. His average gonna go down to about 28. Because it's gonna be a different style. D'Antoni's system is built around one person, just like with the Suns. It was built around Steve Nash.
Right.
Just so happened that Steve Nash is one of the greatest
you
players.
know, 28 still
It's
good.
built around
Still take
one
20,
person.
27
His system is
from
built around
James
one person
Harden.
having the ball majority of the time.
I mean, John Wall,
Not playing defense.
John Wall, give me
You think
15, Boogie, give me 10 and 10.
Is he at this point? You think he'd be willing to change his game?
Not in Houston. That's the issue.
He's already
That
disengaged.
he's disengaged for one, but that culture in Houston is James Harden does whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
There's
Nigga
no
got,
But
going
they
back.
also
There's no going
gave,
back.
they
Nigga
also gave him that leeway too.
Exactly.
nigga got a private jet to go to parties during like,
Yeah.
like the
That's what I'm
off
saying.
games.
It's like it's no going back. And you can't now. It's like you can't be like, all right, now I gotta change. We ain't allowing this. It's like that's just gonna fuck the whole locker room up. It's gonna fuck him up.
Because all he can sit
But
there.
like activity to the team, ain't gonna be no chemistry. And you gotta think about it. He in the media basically saying, "I want to leave." You're gonna bring him to the team. I don't. If niggas like me, I don't want to play with this. You don't want to be with us, like nah. Like,
Yeah, fuck out.
and then we gotta come in the games. You are our best player. We're gonna be giving you the rock and playing through you. Like, man, that's not gonna work. He gotta go. That's not.
A lot.
His
But
game will
that
not
goes
change
back to
easy.
that thing. Like I
When he
had
go
this
to a
argument-
different place, he gonna have to know like I gotta adjust to a different culture.
Wherever he
Man,
go,
he
I
has
think
to change.
he has to. His ego has to take a real because depending on where he goes, he may not be.
That
On
guy.
paper, he's gonna be their best player,
Mhm.
but I don't think on paper he has to.
Unless he went to Brooklyn.
I don't think wherever he goes, he doesn't have to be their best player. On paper, he will be.
If he goes to the Sixers, he'll be.
It'll be
On
like
paper, he will be.
if he goes
He won't be their most
his
important
ego
player.
his ego had to go down because it'll be a situation where like KD want to go to state.
Yeah,
KD was the best player on that team.
yeah.
But
But
it's your team. This is
that's what I'm. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like,
I don't think
his
it was.
ego would
I
have
don't
to
think it
because-
was an ego problem with Golden State. I think it was more so. I think Draymond was the one that had the ego issue
it wasn't
with.
ego. KD did what he came to do.
Yeah, I think.
When
nobody ever respected KD to stay more than 3 years.
Like, nobody. Like you can talk me.
Once his contract was up, I knew
The
he was
Warriors knew he was leaving. They just didn't like.
and that's where the argument came in because Draymond
They
like,
knew.
1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like
They knew, but it was just more so like it was a respect thing or principle. Like KD didn't give him a heads up. That's what it was. Like, be honest.
Well,
Like,
dude,
nigga.
that nigga Draymond
no,
said.
heads up. It wasn't even there yet. It was the beginning of the season.
Man,
Like what am I giving you a heads up on? I don't want to talk about the offseason. I'm focused on this season and 3-peating.
And I respect that. I respect that too. But it's also about that's what I'm saying. The dynamic of that.
It was more so. I
Can't weird.
remember this game where they had that argument and fucking Draymond did some bullshit and didn't defer to KD.
It really wasn't bullshit though.
It wasn't
because-
bullshit. You know who you defer to. You're not that guy.
No,
Get the ball to
no,
Kevin Durant.
because
That's how it was just a plan.
that's the point. Then that's the point I'm
Get
making.
that
They're
ball.
used to Draymond doing that. So
Get
like
that-
whether
get that-
KD on the court or not,
Get that ball up.
it's not how they play.
Get the ball up.
He did. He should.
No,
He should
no.
get that ball.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
But here's
But you telling him-
he got mad because he told him to get Rock up. You were supposed to.
But when you're
It
going,
was ego.
but
It was ego.
no, it's not ego. This
Ego.
system literally.
Nigga, we won without you. That's ego.
No, but that's because of the system.
That was definitely ego.
But that's Kevin
Y'all
Durant.
say it's
though.
ego, but I get
The
it's Kevin Durant.
dynamics change when
But-
you're playing with Kevin Durant.
Did it really?
Talk about forward.
That's all I'm saying. The system
like,
still stayed the same.
yeah, but listen, you don't get the ball to end. Kevin Durant.
But if at the end of the games they were playing through,
I mean,
they're used to. If
that's not
if
their.
Draymond is used to playing through him,
Hey man,
offense going through him at the end of the game, I'm not going to then.
You know who you playing with.
I'm not going to then. Shit, he knew he was playing with Steph. He still brought up the ball.
I get it. Well, you know. But it wasn't the fact that
Steph's game
he
is-
was holding on to the ball.
That's game is moving off the ball.
No,
He could
I
have
get that,
been getting the ball up.
But what if
he
the
kept
play
holding-
was for
he just kept
Kevin-
holding on to the ball?
And in reality, it's like
Kevin Durant, man. That's all I'm saying.
it's like if you want Steph to lose, you don't want him having the ball in his hand the entire time. And Draymond is arguably a better passer than Steph.
I think Draymond was the best passer. Period.
No, I agree.
So it's like, but you gotta remember, like that is ego because KD come there and it's
No,
like.
I'm not disagreeing that it's ego, but I
And
think it's
not
like two
even that,
ends.
the
I
third
think it's like two
season.
ends of the thing.
It's hard to say that because they played 2 seasons together, and what they did in the games in the finals, get out the way.
Yeah, but they had already
Get him
passed
on the
half
ball.
court by then.
Yeah, not give the ball to KD.
When they was playing
Like you've been
Cleveland,
doing in the finals.
when they was playing in Cleveland, when they
Go
was
scared,
playing
go
in-
scared,
Third
Draymond,
quarter,
go
in the
scared,
third
when they
quarter.
was playing against
go
Cleveland,
scared on that wing, Draymond.
Yeah,
Go
but
get
that was a
down that
fourth.
wing.
That was a fourth.
Oh,
and
man,
what
go scared on that
what
wing,
can you
Draymond.
do? Pull right with Ron Mitt.
Yeah, but he got it.
Stagger. Send him home, Draymond.
Two different scenarios.
Nah, facts though. That shit.
Two different scenarios. But I get it.
Yeah,
Nah, I
man.
get your point, though.
I get it, but you know.
They're so used. They were so used to like.
But you can't say it wasn't ego on Draymond.
I'm not saying that
It wasn't-
either. But
it
I think
wasn't-
everything Draymond does is ego.
It's ego because
think Draymond does ego.
it wasn't about the play. It was about Draymond knowing that KD probably wasn't going to stay. That's what it was. And you don't say nothing to me.
Yeah, but I get
Because if you're not with us, you're not with us. So you don't say nothing. It's ego. Because if KD said I'm committed to Golden State,
But then-
he wouldn't
but
snap
then-
to him like that.
But then you could also, but then playing devil's advocate, you could also say KD is ego.
NBA, all NBA players have ego.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
We got egos.
I ain't got no ego. Basketball, I ain't got no ego. Basketball, I ain't got no ego. I ain't got no ego in basketball. I don't. I don't have an ego in basketball.
I have one. So.
I don't have an ego in basketball. You know that. Come on now. We play all summer. I don't have an ego in basketball. Now, we said the other sport, though, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But we talking basketball. We talking basketball. He said everybody got an ego in basketball. He said everybody got an ego in basketball.
No, I said everybody has an ego. I did not specify the sport.
I ain't got no ego, bro. Ego aside, bro.
I mean, you kind of already told him something.
Ego aside, man. aside.
Oh man. So we gonna wrap this up. I want to thank y'all for coming through. This has been history in the making. Episode podcast.
Collaboration.
Episode 40. Collab.
Man, this gonna happen. I'm gonna see us a lot.
I need a serious.
He be busy.
Next topic. I need a serious topic. I don't need.
Oh yeah, he do got a bone to pick.
Trying to limit me, put me in a box, man.
I'm trying to put you
They gonna keep thinking.
I just
All I
know
know
all
is
sports.
All came.
We gonna end this on that. Okay.
Okay.
You already know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good stuff.
In that order.
In that order.
I don't know if they can do it, but the box. The drop.
Turn the notification bell on. Know when the videos drop.
All that.
All that good stuff. So
Absolutely.
Don't follow me on social. Don't
we gonna drop the social media in the chat. I mean, in the
He
description.
Tell my mom, bro.
Man. David Bridges on Facebook, man.
Damn.
How do I say goodbye?
No, the name gonna be changed by then, so. Oh man. Until next time, this is Jay. This has been Lit Logic. Catch y'all next time. Peace.